Hey y'all, happy Sunday. So I am headed to an influencer event at the Coach store this morning. I want to show y'all my fit really quick and then we're going to get in the car because we got to go. Here's the look. It's this dress from Zara. I have my Coach Tabby 26 Gucci Sunnies. This jewelry is from my brand. I absolutely love it. I did this little matte lip with some gloss over it from Fave Cosmetics. I think it's so good. And yeah, I have on my Tory Burch sandals, you know, some little gold vibes. So let's go to the function. I'm taking you with me. Here we're going. I feel like you can treat it. So good. It's a bag. Yeah, exactly. Big bag like that and so cute.
Number 5, Chris, the store manager, who was so helpful in making a lot of this happen. So all of you take a moment to spend this morning with us. To the girls for saying yes and collabing on this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Step away and serve.
The event was a success and we got a free gift. An influencer event to my storage unit to pack up inventory for a pop-up shop that I'm doing tonight. So let's get started. So we have a couple of hats. I love this. Chelsea just pulled Superman. Okay.
Wardrobe change.
Period.
Really non-alcoholic beer. Friday vlog. Hey y'all, so I am back with another vlog. I'm gonna do a day in the life vlog today because I have a bunch of different appointments and things to do. So first up, we are here at Boss Blue, which is a women's co-working space here in Detroit. I've been a member for a little over a year now and I absolutely love the space. I love their mission. And so I am here today to pitch a new event idea, a new collaboration idea. So I'm so excited. So I'm gonna run in and do this meeting really quick, and then I have some other things to tell y'all because y'all, it has been crazy and it has been a little ghetto. I broke my toe earlier this week, and so I need to go see an orthopedic surgeon to find out if I'll need surgery or what the remedy is for my toe going forward. It's also Afro Nation weekend in Detroit, which is the worst timing ever. So I am I'm just rolling with it, y'all. So we're about to go in for this meeting. Come with me. Got our event approved. We got a date set for it and everything. So really looking forward to it. That was super successful. I'm so bummed because my assistant was staying to work and I had to go because I got to go get my toe checked out. But it was like the perfect day to sit and just like catch up and work. And I'm so bummed that I have to go to the office or go to the doctor's office. So each year for my brand, we do an initiative centered around raising funds for breast cancer research and or breast cancer just organizations that support patients. And so last year we wanted to do this event and it actually fell apart. Like it just was a complete mess. And then ironically, I ended up having emergency surgery the day of the supposed to be events. Everything happens for a reason. And so this year the positioning is better, the location is better, the partnership is better. So I'm so excited for this event in a couple of months. I go back to work on Monday and this week has been very eye-opening in terms of showing me like what spaces are available to me and what spaces are available for me to occupy and to amplify within. And so I just know I'm going to be in a very like interesting space today with everything because I know God put me here for a very specific reason. And I do believe that reason is rooted in community and it's rooted in impact. And I know as smart as I am and, you know, as intelligent and book smart as I can be, I know that God didn't create me to wither away in an office. And this is just speaking for me personally. Some people, I think, are created for office environments because they have something of value to offer there. And I think that's how people have to look at the whole 9-to-5 versus entrepreneur kind of thing, because it is really about where your strengths lie and where your purpose is. I feel like this week, God has really been like showing me like, girl, you have some amazing things that I've put on your heart, because that's also how I look at all these ideas I have and all of these ideas that come to me, is that God is literally putting these things on my heart. He's putting these creative ideas on my spirit for me to execute. And up until recently, I've kind of like sat on a lot of my greatness when it comes to stuff like that. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of just not feeling like I'm living up to my maximum potential. I'm tired of feeling like I'm squandering my passions and my purposes, or my purpose, because I am just so focused on the wrong things. And this week has been very eye-opening, especially as I, prepare to go back to work. So I'm working on my mindset in that way, because I know that God didn't put these things on my heart and on my mind and on my spirit for no reason, and nor did he put them there for me to struggle with them or anything like that. So anyway, we are headed to get this foot checked out because I need to know if I'm going to be able to go to Afro Nation this weekend. Last year was so much fun. The weather is not really cooperative this year, so I'll be honest, I'm not as bummed about missing it, but I know I'll regret not going if I don't go. We are done with the doctor. Turns out I have to wear a surgical shoe for 4 weeks. I'm not wearing it. I am normally a law-abiding citizen when it comes to doctor's orders, but not only are the boots too big, both of the boots that I have or shoes I have are too big, but the Velcro drags the ground, which is very unsanitary. And then it's not conducive. Now that that's done, I want to get a little bit of work done and grab some lunch. So I am going to make a stop really quick before I go get my lashes done. Y'all know I love a visit to Lash Fiend. The lashes are not bad. This is 2 weeks, I think. So it's time, but they still look good. My lash appointment got pushed back a little bit. So I stopped and got some Mexican food because I'm starving. Literally so good. And it was like one of those places where it's like, the food is good because like their processes are like really old school. I don't know, but I'm sitting in my car. I'm watching Love is Blind UK. I actually posed a question on my Instagram the other day. I've become a huge fan of the instant love shows. So like Love is Blind, Married at First Sight. I've become a huge fan of these shows, and it always has me like thinking, because I do appreciate that. You're about to get into the way I be thinking. I feel like in those situations, like you really do get to know a person a little bit more authentically than you would otherwise. Only because I feel that to throw even the most slick talker or the most smooth person into such a whirlwind of an experience, their true self is gonna come out. I feel like it would come out fairly quickly. I love these shows, but I asked on my Instagram, I said, could you fall in love with, or could you marry somebody after only knowing them for a few weeks? Sorry, I'm like so hungry. And the answers were mixed. Some of them were like, absolutely not. Like it was like half absolutely not, half what's the worst that could happen. And I think I err on the side of what's the worst that can happen. Just because like, how well do you really know anybody? You know what I mean? Like you hear all these stories about people who are married for years and then they discover that like their spouse was somebody different the whole time. Could you imagine? I'm only like 3 episodes in. I love the way they talk though. Everything is so formal, but it's like, it's just the way that they speak. Like, I love it. Yeah, these shows always get me to thinking like, could I marry somebody at first sight? I probably could. I'm hitting that point in my life where I want more. You know what I mean? Like I want to be in love. I want to be married, want to have kids possibly. Like I want my person like with me every day. Like that's the point of my life that I'm in. I never really get vulnerable about this kind of stuff on the internet, but it's my YouTube. So this is my space. It's my diary. But I'm definitely at that point where it's like I'm ready to pour all of this love I have into somebody. I actually had a realization the other day because I feel sad sometimes. Just like not really being in a relationship. It's kind of like sad for me sometimes. And not in like a down in the dumps depressed kind of way, but just in a way where I feel like, you know, I love myself. I take good care of myself. But I am at a point in my life where I can be honest with myself about the fact that I am the best version of myself when I am being loved properly. Because I don't use bandwidth on anything but being happy and making sure my person is happy. And it's a worthwhile use of my energy as far as I'm concerned, just because like I know when I've been loved properly, the impact I have on my mate, but also the impact that process has on me. I'm in this space where I'm just being honest with myself about that. And even with like dating, anything that doesn't align, it simply can't stay. And I'm growing through those experiences. I'm learning through those experiences, but I'm not being overly graceful or being overly understanding about anything at this point in time. And I love that for me. This is going to be like the healthiest season of my life, just because I am putting me, what I want, what I require, and what I desire at the forefront. And not to a fault, but just in the way that like, that's what I am leading with. I am leading with my full contentment and my happiness over anything else. And even with me saying like, I really, you know, like I'm ready for love, I'm ready for a relationship, I'm not forcing it. You know what I mean? I am a firm believer in timing. I'm a firm believer that things happen just as they are supposed to, when they are supposed to, and not a moment sooner. And so I am really, really strong and steadfast in that belief. But it helps me to not move in haste. It helps me to not force those things to work or try to force those things to happen. It just helps me to be present. And so I'm fully invested in all of this coming together when the timing is right. I still have ways in which I want to grow. And I still have ways in which I want to evolve. In the interest of my own desires, and also in the interest of being the best possible mate I can for the right man. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I hate the rhetoric on the internet that women who center men are delusional or they're dumb or they're wrong, or and this is me, this is my philosophy, this is my belief. I feel like the same way there are women who are born to be mothers, I feel like the same way there are women who are born to be caregivers and born to be nurturers and that type of thing. I feel like there are women who are born to be wives. And it's not to say that your life revolves around that person or that situation, but it is to say that that situation is the one in which you best shine. But I say all that to say, in the comments, I would love to hear your perspective on instant love or meeting a stranger and marrying them in a short amount of time. Do you think you could do it? Is it something that you have the capacity for? Is it just too outlandish for you? I am really curious. I want to talk about it in the comments, so make sure you leave me a comment below. I'm gonna finish eating and then I'm going in for my lash appointment. Like, excuse me? Also, like, get into the lash fiend, get into the vibes. We got some new wall vibes in here. Isn't it giving? It's so cute. Currently at my mom's.
Here is a closer, better look at my lashes. She ate these up. So I am about to get a little bit of work done. I have some editing to finish on a couple of videos really quick, so I'm gonna do that. And then I have a farewell party for a friend of mine, a new friend of mine. We actually met earlier this year, but she is going overseas for business school. So she's absolutely amazing, has the best energy. And so I have to make sure I stop by. I got her a card, so I'm gonna go and show my face there before my last stop of the night. So I'm gonna get my work done. And I'm still watching Love is Blind UK. It's just getting juicy. It's getting juicy. I think this is into episode 2. I thought I was in episode 3, but this is into episode 2 and it's getting juicy. So we'll talk about that too. I didn't get the work done that I had planned to get done, but I did get some work done, so we'll take it. But yeah, let's head over and celebrate my friend before she heads across the pond for business school in a couple of months. It's Saturday. Afro Nation weekend is today and tomorrow here in Detroit. So Afro Nation, if you didn't know, is the biggest Afrobeats music festival in the world. So I am really, really excited because last year I had a ball. So I am about to get ready. I'm gonna do my hair. Okay, so one thing about me is I have never been a weave girl, never had anything against it. I just never got into it. It was just one of those things, like when people were starting to wear like sew-ins and stuff like that, I just never really got into it. But as of the past, I would say 6 months, I've had a few hair companies send me like wigs and clip-ins and stuff like that. So it's been fun. It's been fun because it's taken me out of my comfort zone. Because I just always wore my natural hair unless I had like braids, which, more fun fact, I just got braids for the first time in like 20 years, like 3 years ago. I have this bob that was gifted to me. I'm trying to decide what hair I want to do today. This isn't really that crazy of a style. Like, it's not, oh my gosh, the stocking cap just rolled back. I've had my natural hair cut to this length, so this really isn't that crazy of a departure. It's a glueless wig. It has combs, and it has part. So this is an option. Like I said, it's not straightened. It's really cute when it's straightened, but I'm trying to figure out if this is the vibe I'm feeling for today. So this is one option. The other option is what I've been wearing lately, which have been like these fabulous clip-ins that match my texture and my color really, really well. I'm leaning towards these just because I know how this is gonna go. And a long day at a music festival, I would prefer to have a sure bet. So I think I'm gonna go with these. My go-to style with these has just been like a middle part with like 2 twists just to keep everything back out. Got my lashes done yesterday. They are perfect. Lash Fiend. If you are in Metro Detroit, you need to check out my girl. I'll put her booking link and a code you guys can use in the description of this video so you guys can check her out for yourself. I don't think I'm gonna do makeup today, just because we're gonna be outside and I don't want my face to break out. I'm gonna do my edges with my favorite edge control. All of the products I used on this hair are by TGIN, my favorite hair care brand, because they just get it so good. All right, y'all, let's go get dressed. I think I'm gonna wear my tennis dress today. It's kind of rainy and gloomy, but I think it'll still work. I actually just got a delivery because I was wondering what scent I was gonna wear, but I got a delivery from L'Oreal, and I think it's a scent. This packaging is so cute. Ooh. This is one of their newest scents. It's called Afternoon Delight. Fragrance description is a warm vanilla Madeline. Do a little swatch moment. So this is going to be a great fall scent. It has like a sweeter, almost like pastry kind of like scent to it. But I think this is going to be so good layered with something kind of musky or even woodsy for the fall. So thank you so much to Replica for 1, the bomb packaging, but 2, a new fragrance to get my collection ready for fall. Whew. Okay, so as you can see, the sun is shining. They did postpone Afro Nation for a couple hours, so we came and got some food at They Say.
and I'm honestly full, so I need to do some walking around. So hopefully they open it back up. She said 3 hours, right?
Yeah, 3 hours.
Okay, so yeah, hopefully they open it back up because the sun is shining and it's so nice out now. We're just hanging out still. Okay. Me and Lee.
Hey.
I wish we had videos. Well, no, we don't need no video. No, we don't need no video.
No, we don't need any videos, okay?
Bitch, you a crypt keeper for real. Quiet as it's kept. Quiet as it's kept.
Put on lip gloss.
Listen, talk about take it to the grave.
Sheesh.
Take it to the tomb.
Okay.
It don't ever need to come back out.
It never will.
We about to see what's going on with Afro Nation. See if they open it back up. Because I need to walk this food off. But you said that was 2 hours ago. As if we have another hour. They should go ahead with it, but then you still got these clouds coming.
It's time now. Because if they waiting for clouds, they gonna come. It's Michigan.
And
They don't know about Michigan. This Michigan.
They need to tighten up. Last year was too perfect. They panicking. Okay, so yeah, we'll report an update shortly. Okay, so it's super loud, but we finally hear the music is back up, so we're gonna walk over to the concert site, the festival site, and see what's up. Okay, so we headed to Afro Nation. Hopefully I don't fall because I'm super clumsy. But they delayed the show and now we're finally starting, so come with us.